देवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेष्व भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्कुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। हरे कृष्णा। Pranam Mataji and Prabhus. Today we will be, Shilpa Mataji has raised her hand for something, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, no Mataji for reading, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Okay. Mataji, you can start reading the 27th verse. 4th canto, 27th chapter, 27th verse, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Danvat Pranam. कालकन्योदितवचो निशम्य यवनेश्वरः चिकीर्षुदेवं गुह्यं सस्मितं तामुभाषत. Mataji, the devotees have raised hands. Mataji, do you want us to read the translation and purport?
Yeah, Mataji, you can read the translation and purport not required. As we are discussing, we will cover the purport. So word to word and translation they can read, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, Shanti Mataji, you can read the word to word and the translation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Kala Kanya, by the daughter of time. Udita, expressed. Vacha, words. Nishamya, hearing. Yavana, Ishvaraha, the king of the Yavanas. Chikshrusu, desiring to execute. Deva, of providence. Guhyam, confidential duty. Saha, he. Sa, smitham, smilingly. Tam, her. Abhashate, addressed. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. After hearing the statement of Kalakanya, daughter of time, the king of the Yavanas began to smile and devise a means for executing his confidential duty on behalf of Providence. He then addressed Kalakanya as follows. Thank you, Mataji.
Yes. The next shloka.
Hare Krishna. Shobha Mataji, you can do the shloka and the word to word meaning, and Ansuya Mataji, you can read the translation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam Mataji and Prabhuji, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Maya nirupitastupyam mathir atma samadhina nabhinandati loka ayam tvam abhadram asamatamam. Synonyms: Maya, by me, nirupitaha, settled, dhubhyam, for you, patihi, husband, atma, of the mind, samadhina, by meditation, na, never, abhinandati, welcome, lokha, the people, ayam, these, tvam, you, abhadram, inauspicious, asamatam, unacceptable. Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam Mataji, Hari Bol.
Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, pranams. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The king of the Yavanas replied, after much consideration, I have arrived at a husband for you. Actually, as far as everyone is concerned, you are inauspicious and mischievous. Since no one likes you, how can anyone accept you as his wife? Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Next one.
Hare Krishna. Next verse, Vrishabhanu Mataji, the verse, and Meenakshi Mataji, the word to word meaning and translation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Mataji.
Pranam.
Tvam avakta gatir mukshya lokam karma vinirmitam yahi me putana yukta prajanasham praneshyasi. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. From you, Avyakta Gati, whose movement is imperceptible. Bhungshva, enjoy, lokam, this world, karma vinirmitam, manufactured by fruitive activities. Ya, one who, he, certainly, me, my, Pratana, soldiers, Yukta, helped by Praja Nasam, annihilation of the living entities. Praneshyasi, you shall carry out without any hindrance. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada said, this world is a product of fruitive activities. Therefore, you may imperceptibly attack people in general. Helped by my soldiers, you can kill them without opposition. Hare Krishna Mataji.
30th one.
Hare Krishna. Sharmila Mataji, the verse and word-to-word meaning, and Barnali Mataji, the translation. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Prajvaro ayam mama brata tvam cha me bagini bhava charami ubabhyam loke asmin avyakto bhima sainikaha. Synonyms. Prajvaraha, named Prajvara, ayam, this, mama, my, brata, brother, tvam, you, cha, also, me, my, bagini, sister, bhava, become, charami, I shall go about, ubhabhyam, by both of you, loke, in the world, asmin, this, avyaktaha, without being manifest, bhima, dangerous, sainikaha, with soldiers. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranams. Hare Krishna, Mataji, Dandavat Pranams. Translated by Srila Prabhupada, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada. The king of Yavanas continued, here is my brother Prajvara. Now I accept you as my sister. I shall employ both of you as well as my dangerous soldiers to act imperceptibly within this world. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Pranams, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. We'll go back to the 27th verse and we'll start summarizing, understanding what is told there. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada, Jai Srila Gurudev. Hare Krishna. So the 27th verse. Barnali Mataji, you want to read something? You've raised your hand.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna,
I forgot
Mataji.
to load it, Mataji.
Okay. Mataji. After hearing the statement of Kalakanya, a daughter of time, the king of Yavanas began to smile and devise a means for executing his confidential duty on behalf of Providence. He then addressed Kalakanya as follows. So, Mataji, who is Yavana, king of Yavanas? Or rather, who is representing, or what is Yavana, king of Yavana representing? Mataji? You have read the previous shlokas. Who is King Yavana? King of
The
Yavanas.
death, Mataji?
Is it death? If you go back to the previous shloka, who is Yavana? When Narada asks this Kalakanya to go to him and take him as her husband, who is the king of Yavana? If you go to the 23rd verse, can you read
Hare
somebody?
Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Bhaya, Mataji.
Kala Krishna.
Bhaya. Here,
Mataji, fear, death.
Fear. Here, it's mentioned here in the 23rd verse, after she was disappointed by me, by Narada, with my permission, she approached the king of the Yavanas, whose name was Bhaya or fear, and she accepted him as her husband. But in the process, she had cursed Narada Muni. And what was the curse she gave him?
That he will not stay in one place more than 3 days.
Yeah, he is a wanderer, and in fact, it is a blessing for him. It is to fulfill his mission only, traveling all over the 3 lokas and uplifting the fallen souls. So any curse by anybody, the devotees accept it as the will of the providence or will of the Lord and utilize it in the service of the Lord. So this Bhaya was now, the Narada sent Kalakanya to Bhaya and said, you accept him as your husband. And now who is this Kalakanya? What does she represent?
Old age.
Old age.
Yes. So actually in the 23rd verse, why did Narada send Kalakanya to Bhaya? What is the purpose of Narada sending Kalakanya, this old age or invalidity in old age or whatever the symptoms of old age are that represents Kalakanya, represents that. Why did Narada send Kalakanya to Bhaya. What is the purpose? You can read in the 23rd
He was attached to, he was
shloka.
self-gratification.
When Jara or old age attacks, everyone dwindles. Sense gratification. 1 second, Mataji. I just open the door. Mataji, I'm audible because my internet is showing unstable connection. So I'm audible to everyone.
Mataji, you're audible, Mataji. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So here he says, in one stroke, Narad Muni gave shelter to Kalakanya and counterattacked the ordinary karmis. How did he counterattack them? How did he counterattack them? He counterattacked the ordinary karmis. What is the meaning of ordinary karmis? Yes, Mataji. Who is an ordinary karmi?
Baddhatma is committed.
Yes, Prabhu.
Baddhatma.
Yes, Prabhu.
Who are attached.
No, I am not able to hear.
Who are in material consciousness. Material consciousness. Baddhatma.
Ordinary karmis are Baddha Atma. Okay. So whoever is completely entangled and engrossed in material enjoyment and fruitive activities is a ordinary karmi. So how did Narada counter these karmis by sending Kalakanya there? How did he counter them?
Jara, they will automatically reduce their sense gratification.
Kalakanya is old age. Come to a point of detachment also. Okay, I've had so much of enjoyment. Now my body is not supporting.
You're breaking, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
I'm going.
Mataji, you're breaking.
Becoming old. I'm not capable of doing all this. 1 second, Mataji. 1 second. My internet is saying the connection is unstable. Okay, for some time I'll switch off the video. Then let us see. After a while I'll on. Yeah. So here, when old age starts, the difficulties of the body, and the incapability to do things what we could do when we were young, somehow makes the jivas realize. Some jivas, of course, don't realize at that stage also. And then they still continue. And then, of course, they will face their imminent death. So here in the purport, that is what is addressed here. After hearing the statement of Kalakanya, daughter of time, the king of Yavanas began to smile and devise a means for executing his confidential duty on behalf of Providence. He then addressed Kalakanya as follows. Kalakanya approached him and he wanted to take the king of Yavanas as her husband. And then the king of Yavanas, Lord, he wanted to execute the confidential duty. So coming to the purport, Chaitanya Charitamrita says, Ekale Ishvara Krishna Ara Sabha Britya Yare Yeche Nachaya Te Se Taiche Kare Britya. So for everybody is the servant of Krishna and Ekale Ishvara Krishna. Krishna is the only Ishvara, the supreme Nitya. So however Krishna wants, everybody has to do it. Do whatever.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, your voice is breaking, Mataji, for me. Is it okay?
Now,
Yeah, it is breaking, Mataji.
It is breaking, ma. It is breaking. Yeah.
Was all
Hare Krishna.
Hemagi
Mataji,
Mataji,
Yes.
your voice is breaking, Mataji.
For everybody, it is happening, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Mataji, yes.
And sometimes we don't hear you speaking also.
Hare Krishna, is it better now, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Very
Mataji.
clear, Mataji, very clear.
Yeah, okay. I'll not on my video. I'll just be like this and maybe, I'll continue for some time like that. Yeah.
Okay, Mataji.
Yeah. So, this king of Yavanas was actually executing the purpose of Krishna. Kalakanya means, Prabhupada has written in the purport, Kalakanya means invalidity or old age. And king of Yavana is Bhaya. So Bhaya is fear. So most of the people are afraid of what, Mataji?
Death,
Death,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Death, Mataji.
So some people may also be kind of fearful of old age. And nowadays we see it is like, people are not as such afraid of old age, but the symptoms of old age is what people are afraid of. And the proof of that is that they are trying so many things to look young. There are so many products in the market to make people look young. Because somewhere in their conscious or in their heart, they have fear of looking old. And of course, the symptoms are a different thing. But here, Yavana Raja wanted to introduce Kalakanya everywhere. Why? The next line talks about it. A sane person, by attaining old age, will become fearful of death. So, at least when they attain old age, when they feel the invalidity or they become, incapable of carrying out their, tasks or whatever it is, then at least they will become fearful of death. So, Bhaya wanted to introduce Kalakanya everywhere and he wanted to execute the will of the Lord or the mission of the Lord, that this old age will serve as a reminder to the jivas that now you may have to leave this body. But what happens? Foolish people will go on still engaging in the material enjoyments. They will live as though they were born only to enjoy here. And actually also they feel that the more and more they enjoy, their material enjoyment advances. But there is no advancement in material because ultimately it is only a entanglement. And they feel that any kind of material opulence can save them. But Mataji, can any material science or medical science or any innovation or any scientific advancement prevent death or stop death?
No,
No,
Mataji.
Mataji.
No, Mataji.
What it can do at the best? What can medical intervention do at the best?
Mataji,
Postpone,
just
Mataji.
thinking now.
Postpone.
Yes, sir.
They are thinking to extend the life.
Mataji, it will postpone. But can it just stop the
No,
death?
no, no,
No,
that's not
that's
possible.
They'll just extend through artificial means. And that is why you have all these ventilators and all. They're artificially keeping the jiva alive. That's all. But nobody can stop death, because death is the most, what do you call, the most important fact of this material existence. If there is birth, there is going to be death, and old age will be there, and disease will be there. So any material advancement, yes, truth. Death is the ultimate truth, you know. Birth is a truth and death is also a truth. And in between, whatever happens is, of course, our choices. So any kind of material advancement cannot stop this phenomenon which has been created by the Lord. So when Kalakanya, that is old age, Jara is introduced, will attack the jivas, they will become fearful of death. And somehow, if they realize that, okay, now death is approaching us, they may actually change, or maybe they will try to focus on something else. Actually, also, our Vedic culture, Varnashrama Dharma, is based on the principle that as we progress in our ashramas, from grahastha, from brahmacharya to grihastha, then we have to leave the grihastha ashram so that we can progress in our spiritual path by vanaprastha or sannyas. Sannyas are not allowed in Kali Yuga, but vanaprastha. Vanaprastha means not necessarily you have to leave to the forest, because in Kali Yuga it is not advisable. So at home, one has to start practicing that. So, and the point is, Mataji, is in the purport, it is mentioned, why do the insane people still continue to enjoy in spite of, attaining old age or disease? When they have disease also, they have come to old age also, they still want to enjoy. Why that happens?
Mataji,
They are
one is lack
ignorant,
of
Mataji.
knowledge and the Maya is very strong, Mataji.
Maya is strong, lack of knowledge. Lack of what knowledge, Mataji?
Knowledge about
Spiritual knowledge.
the soul, Mataji.
Spiritual knowledge.
What is the
The
purpose
knowledge of the
soul?
absolute truth, Mataji.
Knowledge of the absolute knowledge.
Mataji,
Self-realization is not
Yes.
there.
when they see the death of others,
Ah.
they feel that one day they will also die. But when it comes to themselves, they feel they are not yet old. They are
That's
going to
it.
live more years like that.
Yes, and for that, Prabhupada has given a line in the purport. Very clearly, he mentions why these people go on enjoying and live in kind of enjoyment which is unrestricted sense gratification, because they are under the impression that after death there is no life. That is the main thing. You must have heard so many people argue that who knows about next life? We haven't seen it. Have you seen it? They question us also. Have you seen next life? So whatever we are having today, let us be in the present. Let us enjoy. We don't know what happens. So they have first of all, as you said, ignorance of Shastra. They don't have any knowledge. And secondly, they don't have faith in the Shastra. First of all, even if they get some knowledge, that there is afterlife, there is reincarnation, there is rebirth. Even if they have that knowledge, they don't believe in it, because they say, we haven't seen it. Have you seen it? So then leave it. Whatever we haven't seen, we don't have to think about it. Whatever happens, happens. So let us enjoy the moment. But for an intelligent person, Prabhupada has given, for an intelligent person, the appearance of old age is an impetus to spiritual life. Okay, till you were kind of in your grahasthashram in the peak of your youth, or even if you were in middle age, somehow you were entangled in material enjoyments and family duties and things like that. But moment old age appears, at least an intelligent person at that time will start his spiritual life, because they have the fear that they have death impending, they have to leave the body. So King of Yavanas wanted to use Kalakanya for this purpose, so that old age, invalidity, will remind the jivas that they have limited time. And before leaving this body, they have to, do something for their spiritual life or in their spiritual life. So For people who have started spiritual practices right from young age, this doesn't apply. But for people who are kind of entangled in material enjoyment, but at least when they attain old age, they will start. And there are the other group of people, the completely insane ones who don't accept any of this. Till they leave their body, they will be entangled in sense gratification. Yes. 28th verse.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Mataji, 1 second.
Yes, Prabhu.
Particularly this purport and this sloka is referring to me. As because I am 70 plus, 71 plus.
Okay.
Mataji, my question is, so how I can make it my life successful?
Okay.
Right from. Again, because this is so almost all, this is a practical experience for me.
Okay.
Even though, of course, I have came to this spiritual field very early age, even though I am involving to this Krishna consciousness later, little bit, 4 or 5 years only.
Okay.
So, thing is, how I have to make my life successful.
Yes.
So I am not aware, I am not fear of the death also. I am really, I'm care, I don't care. Please, yes, it will come. Yes, it will come. So that is, acceptance is there.
Yes.
So please enlighten me, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
So Prabhu, life being successful, what is the meaning of success? What are you looking at? Or what is the goal, Prabhu?
Success means, Mataji, no nothing entanglement or any enjoying this material senses. Right from beginning also, I am not aware of that. Thing is, I want to lead peaceful and happy life. That too, be in with the divine force. So that is my only goal.
Okay. Peaceful and happy life in this material world is not possible.
I do agree, Mataji.
Yes. So you have to, as you said, you want to succeed. Prabhu, spiritual success, you know what is spiritual success?
I think, Mataji, as per my knowledge goes, getting the grace of Supreme Lord.
Yes. So what should we do to get the grace of the Supreme Lord? What do you think?
The only thing is devotional service, particularly chanting and hearing. I must be aware of, I am this servant of Supreme Lord.
Correct. So chanting, are you able to do, Prabhu?
100%.
Yes. So you have improved the quality of chanting now that 4-5 years you are into this movement.
Definitely I have improved.
And then, yes, Prabhu.
And then I am feeling also.
Okay. Yes, Prabhu. So now you are chanting, you are able to improve your chanting, you are able to read the scriptures, you are able to understand the scriptures. You're doing some, you do puja, offering and all, you do it at home, Prabhu?
Yes.
Prabhu, you are following your sadhana principles properly. Apart from that, if you want to really progress, then you can actually, if you have the time and you have the capability, read the books of our acharyas, meditate on the pastimes of Krishna whenever. It's not that after 16 rounds is over, you keep your bead bag aside and then start watching news and all, Prabhu.
No, yes. I don't involve in anything else.
Then fine, Prabhu. Then you're doing the right thing. Then what you have to do to speeden up your, your intensity and desire for, spiritual service, Krishna's service, you have to go on meditating on the pastimes, go on meditating on the teachings of the devotees, so that, and praying, most important is, Prabhu, we have to pray. Pray for the mercy of the Lord. In fact, praying is a very small word I'm using. Acharyas have said, cry for the mercy of the Lord.
Okay.
So you have to develop that intense greed for Krishna's mercy, Krishna Seva, Prabhu. Whenever you are chanting also, Mahamantra also says, it is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. What is the inner prayer behind chanting this mantra, Prabhu?
Mataji, before starting that chanting, I used to pray that, I will say in Kannada.
Yeah.
I said, Sri Krishna, ನಾನು ಸದಾ ನಿನ್ನ ಧ್ಯಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋಂಗ್ ಮಾಡು, ನಿನ್ನ ಸೇವೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಡಗಿಸು, ಅನ್ಯತಾ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು ಬರದಂಗ್ ಮಾಡು, ಕಾಪಾಡು.
Correct.
Understand,
I understood what you are saying. I want to meditate only on you. I want to serve you. I should not get any other thoughts. And one more thing you said. I understood, Prabhu.
Okay.
a right prayer, Prabhu, you're doing. But apart from that, you can also intensely pray to Krishna that I should always engage in your service. As you are already praying, you can say that I want to do it as fast as possible. So please shower your mercy. So when the Maha Mantra is chanted also, it is said that it is a prayer to engage in the service of the divine couple. You're praying to Radha and Krishna by chanting this mantra. It is the prayer that we should engage in their service.
Okay, Mataji.
So for that, you can always go on meditating on Krishna's pastimes. You can meditate on Vrindavan Dham. You can meditate on Govardhan or anything, Prabhu, to pray for the mercy, cry for the mercy. Then it will come much faster.
Okay, Mataji.
Yes, you are doing everything right, Prabhu.
Okay.
You just start increasing the intensity of your prayers and your desires.
Okay, Mataji. So, thank you, Mataji. You have taken much time, particularly for me. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranam, Mataji.
Mataji,
Yes.
Hare Krishna. What
Yes,
about
Guru.
Guru, Mataji? He has to take the shelter of a Guru also, no?
Yes, Mataji, he has to. But now Prabhu is in which Bhakti Vriksha, they will guide him accordingly. Prabhu, you have joined some Bhakti Vriksha
No,
somewhere?
Mataji, no, nothing doing. You believe it or not, right from 4 o'clock early morning to night, I used to attend all the Bhagavatam classes. I hear Bhagavatam classes, chanting. This is going on, Mataji. So, no, other than
Prabhu,
that, I am not
actually,
attending.
Yeah, no problem. Mataji, Padma Mataji, it is also told in Shastra that when our intense desire for serving Krishna, to attain Krishna arises, when Krishna sees the sincerity, he will himself send a guru in the lives of the devotees. Mataji.
Yeah, okay, Mataji.
It is told by Acharyas also that, yes, Mataji?
I also told him some time back, I said, you need to take shelter of a Guru. But
Yes,
then
yes,
he didn't say anything. So
As
that's
of
why
now,
I'm just trying
Prabhu,
to
you
help
can
him.
take the shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Anyway, we are chanting, and when you have a Srila Prabhupada photo in your house, and then you can just pray to Srila Prabhupada.
Mataji, every Sundays I used to go to the nearby center. There is a center. I go and I participate in all these programs also. But I am not wasting my time. Even a single minute, I won't waste my time. I am always be thinking about all these things. So thank you.
So, Prabhu, you pray intensely, then the Guru will manifest. Krishna will
Yes.
arrange for it.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
But don't ever be under the impression that without a Guru we can do it, Prabhu, because Guru is important. Krishna showers his mercy through Guru, Prabhu.
Okay, Mataji. Yesterday also I have talked to my senior devotee. I asked him what to do. So he told me I will talk to the person who is the import for this in ISKCON temple. I will take you. He has told me I will take you there. Then we had a talk with them. Yes, something is going on. That is the mercy of Supreme Lord only. I do agree.
That's what, Prabhu. You just pray for it. When it's told in the Shastra that when the Jiva is ready to get the mercy of Krishna, Krishna will manifest a Guru in the life. Like for Dhruv Maharaj in the forest, Narad Muni appeared from somewhere.
Okay, Mataji. Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. I will follow up, Mataji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Yes. 28th verse. The king of the Yavanas replied, after much consideration, I have arrived at a husband for you. Actually, as far as everyone is concerned, you are inauspicious and mischievous. Since no one likes you, how can anyone accept you as his wife? Now, the Yavana Raja is telling this Kalakanya that now I have come to one conclusion. I know an appropriate husband for you. Because about Kalakanya, what he is saying, you are inauspicious, you are very mischievous, and nobody will like you. So how will they accept you as their wife? Now, Prabhupada has written in the purport that the king of Yavanas decided to make the best use of a bad bargain. See, Kalakanya approached Yavana Raja because of the instruction of Narad Muni. Narad Muni is a saintly person. He is, of course, the Deva Rishi. So, king of the Yavanas did not want to upset Narad Muni because it was his instruction. So now, how is he going to utilize this Kalakanya? So the one line very important here is that Kalakanya was a bad bargain and nobody liked her, but everything can be used for the service of the Lord. So how something inauspicious can be used or something negative can be used in the service of the Lord? Anybody, any examples, Matajis? Any example?
This device
Mobile
which we
and
are using
social
right
media,
now, Mataji.
Mataji, to
Mataji?
raise
How
awareness.
Hanuman used his anger in
Yes.
service of Lord. Mataji.
Hanuman used in the service of the anger in service of the Lord to rise above all this. How, Mataji? Whoever said rise above the above all this means how? Can anybody explain? To rise above all this?
Modes, Mataji. Modes.
To use everything in the service of the Lord, Mataji.
How,
so that
Mataji? Anything negative?
lower
It
taste.
purifies, Mataji. It purifies, Mataji. Anything used in the service as Yukta Vairagya, Mataji, it purifies, Mataji.
Correct.
It
So
gets
anything, any bad bargain or any, negative things are happening or any reversals can be used to elevate ourselves spiritually. It will help us detach ourselves from matter. So if you see in the case of Chitraketu Maharaj, Harshashok, he was hankering for a son, and after he got a son, you know how the other co-wives poisoned him. And then how deeply Chitraketu Maharaj was affected by it, and he was lamenting for it, and how Narada then showed him. He brought back Harshashok, and then when Harshashok spoke to them, in which Janma were you my parents? Then immediately he realized that this is a soul on a different journey, and he was here with us for some time. Now he is gone. So any reversed or any negative situation can help us detach from matter. And then we can engage our resources, our time, our senses in the service of the Lord. So Kalakanya here as Jara, that is the invalidity of old age, can be used to arouse a sense of fear in people so that they will prepare for the next life by engaging Krishna conscious. So till now, whoever hasn't been engaged in Krishna conscious or in any spiritual practices, at least in old age, because of fear, and sometimes some people out of whatever actions or activities they have done in their youth and in the middle age, they feel that I have to atone that now, I have to become, pious, I have to do some good activities, and then they start engaging in spiritual activities. So the king of Yavanas wanted to engage Kalakanya so that people will get fear and they will start preparing for their next life. So use something inauspicious also in the service of the Lord. Yes. Now the 29th verse. 29th verse, Mataji. Go to the 29th one. This world is a product of fruitive activities. Therefore, you may imperceptibly attack people in general. Helped by my soldiers, you can kill them without opposition. So he told Kalakanya that this world is a product of fruitive activities. Can anybody just elucidate this line? What is the meaning of product of fruitive activities?
Mataji, it is the Papa and Punya, Mataji, because fruitive activities will give us some results, Mataji.
Yes.
Mataji,
so this material world is based on Papa and Punya. Yes, Mataji?
Mataji, when we are interested to have something, we create something. Similarly, many people create different things. So this material world is being still it is existing because people are innovating.
Total of desires and material actions and pious and impious actions. So this material world is a collective result of all the fruitive activities. So Prabhupada has explained that everybody is busy in decorating this material world, and he has used this word decorating, that you are making modern cities with highways and motor cars, electricity, skyscrapers, industries, businesses. But all this is good to entangle us further in sense gratification, but it will simply keep us ignorant of our spiritual identity. And then what happens, as mentioned by Rishabhadev in the verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, Nunam pramatta kurute vikarma yadindriya pritaya apnoti na sadhu manye yatha atmano ayam asannapi kleshada asha dehaha. So those without knowledge of the spirit soul are mad after materialistic activities, and they perform all kinds of sinful activities simply for sense gratification. And these inauspicious activities, they force one to accept the abominable body in the next life. So we know that, Mataji, come down, scroll down. Everyone can experience that although we try to keep the body in comfortable position, it is going to give us pain and is subject to threefold miseries. So in spite of our n number of efforts to make ourselves comfortable by material advancement, our body is still going to give us pain. Our existence in this material world is going to be affected by threefold miseries. We cannot escape it. So to counteract unhappiness, people are seeking happiness by advancing materially, but that is not the solution. So even if, as Prabhupada has written a line here, why are there so many hospitals, welfare boards, and insurance establishments? If we have advanced so much, then why do you need so many hospitals? I think the number of hospitals that now it's come up in every city is like, I don't know, it's like advancement, or have we gone back? Because as many hospitals have come up, so the diseases have also increased. So the line mentioned by Prabhupada, in this world there is no happiness, is 100% truth. And if we engage in counteracting unhappiness through material means, it will lead to further unhappiness. How are we supposed to counteract unhappiness of this material world, Matajis?
Spiritual activities, Mataji.
Spiritual life. That is the only solution.
By surrendering to Krishna?
Yes. So one has...
By surrendering, Mataji, to the Lord?
Yes, by surrendering to the Lord. So counteracting material unhappiness can be done only by spiritual elevation, spiritual upliftment. And here, when we have taken birth, we have to undergo the process of death also. Death is nothing but changing of the body. So Yavana Raja thought it wise to kill all the karmis through the agency of Kala Kanya, and thus try to make them aware that materialistic advancement is not actually advancement. In the sense, kill means death. Death is actually leaving the body. Kill all the karmis means by old age, they will come to realize that whatever they have been hankering for or enjoying or endeavoring for is not going to give them peace or happiness when their body is troubling them, when their mind is troubling them. So that they become aware that, any advancement materially is not advancement. Because the jiva is a spiritual entity. And without spiritual connection and spiritual advancement, the entire human form or this human life is wasted. So this king of Yavanas wanted to use Kalakanya for this purpose. It's a kind of a alarm or kind of a alert warning for the jiva to at least now awaken them for their spiritual life. And of course, the foolish will never accept. At any stage, they will not accept. And of course, that is what is their ignorance, and ignorance will cost them their precious human life. And then they may have to endeavor to get a human form again. Yes, Anita Ramya Mataji, you raised your hand.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Yes,
so here it is wise to kill all the karmis, is in the sense
yes.
To make them come to the old age. Is it that, Mataji?
Yes.
So that
So
they will
through
realize.
old age, the difficulties and the problems which come with old age should be a reminder for them not to get further entangled and give up material enjoyment, Mataji. That is the point. So kill all the karmis. See, karmis are the ones who are completely entangled in sense gratification. To prevent them, or to rather awaken them from that they are not supposed to further entangle themselves and stop them from this enjoyment, this Kala Kanya will be used. Old age will be used.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Yes. And here Yavana Raja said, you can attack everybody and by force, you can kill them. In the sense, you can awaken them. And if they don't listen, they of course have to meet their imminent death, which they cannot avoid. And if people still continue to enjoy, what happens? They will simply go meet their death and they will be actually killed. Like, old age will kill you because you are still entangled in all this. It's not that if you don't enjoy, you will not be killed. But for a person who is spiritual and he has the knowledge and he knows he is a spirit soul who has to leave this body and get another body and he has to continue his journey, the death doesn't matter. He takes death only as a process whereby he's just changing his body. He remains unchanged. The soul is always unchanged. So he's not at all affected by that. He will focus more on his spiritual practices. Coming to the 30th one. Yes, Mataji, you can take to the 30th shloka. The king of the Yavanas continued, here is my brother Prajvara. I now accept you as my sister. I shall employ both of you as well as my dangerous soldiers to act imperceptibly within this world. Now, king of Yavana's brother is named Prajvara. And then now he's telling to Kalakanya, I accept you as my sister. Now you see, Narada asked her to go to king of Yavanas and take him as her husband. But here Yavana Raja is saying that no, I will accept you as my sister. And Prabhupada then explains here that there are people who come under the category of Yavanas and Mlechas. They don't follow the Vedic principles. Vedic principles have got regulated sex life. So Prabhupada writes here, this, the lowest of the people, the Yavanas or Mlechas or whoever belongs to that category, they have no restrictions for enjoyment with the opposite sex. So he says they do not even hesitate to have sex with their sisters or mothers or things like that. And here in Kali Yuga, of course, there's instances of this kind of behavior we can see predominantly. That is the effect of Kali Yuga. That is the effect of, rather not the effect, it is the mentality of people in Kali Yuga who are very much fallen down. So Yavan Raja accepted Narada Muni's request that, take her as your wife. But he says, okay, she can be my sister and still we will enjoy. We'll have our sense gratification. And they feel nothing wrong in illicit sex. The basis of our Vedic culture is following, or dharma also, is following the 4 regulative principles. But the ignorant, the downtrodden, the fallen souls, or rather, what do you call them? The Mlechas, Yavanas, Pulindas, Pulkashas. Bhagavatam speaks about all those communities or castes of people who just don't believe in following any regulative principles. So here, Yavan Raja also comes under that. Come down, Mataji. The word Prajvaraha. Yes. Prajvaraha, this means the brother of Bhaya. He is the fever sent by Lord Vishnu. And this fever is always set at 107 degrees. When the body temperature rises to 107 degrees, man dies. So even if you say, 102, 103 fever, they say it's high. And some people say 105 tak chala gaya. It is like very, very high fever. At that time, all the organs of the body fail. At 107, it is death. So King of Nature said, Kalakanya, daughter of time, you become my sister and I have one brother, Prajvara. And, both of us all three of us, we will be fulfilling the mission of the Lord by terrifying people. And if they are awakened to or realized what they have to do, they are saved of it. Otherwise, whoever are not realizing what they have to do, then we can just kill them. So here, one may outwardly be a sister, mother, or daughter and still have sex. Yavana Raja's brother was Prajvara and Kalakanya was invalidity itself. So combined, strengthened by soldiers of Yavana Raja, namely non-hygienic conditions, illicit sex, ultimately high degree of temperature to bring on death. They would be able to smash the materialistic way of life. So all these negative personalities, bhaya, old age, jara, fever, that is prajvara, they are also serving the Lord by ending the materialistic way of life of the jivas. And one more line mentioned here is that actually, why does King of Yavanas call her as his sister? Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 8th chapter, 24th, 2 to 4 verse, it is mentioned about fear. How is fear born? If you all remember the 8th chapter, 2 to 4th canto, 8th chapter, 2 to 4 verse. Yes. Mataji, you can just go there. 8th chapter, Mataji. And 2, 3, 4 verse. 2, second verse, Mataji. Yeah. Another son of Lord Brahma was irreligion, whose wife's name was falsity. From their combination were born two demons named Damba or bluffing and Maya or cheating. These two demons were taken by a demon named Nirti, who had no children. So Lord Brahma, another son of Lord Brahma was Adharma, whose name was falsity. Adharma and falsity. Now come to the third shloka, Mataji. Third verse. Yeah. Maitreya told Vidura, O great soul, from Damba and Maya were born greed and Nikriti or cunning. From their combination came children named Krodha and Himsa, and from their combination were born Kali and his sister Durukti. Fourth verse. O greatest of all good men, by the combination of Kali and Harsha speech were born children named Mrityu, death, and Bhiti, fear. From the combination of Mrityu and Bhiti came children named Yatana, excessive pain, and Niraya, hell. So the point made here is that fear, Bhaya, was born in the lineage of Adharma. Along with death. Death also. Death and fear, they were born in the, in the lineage of Adharma. And this death had 5 children. Death had 5 children named Vyadhi, that is disease, Jara, that is Kalakanya, Shoka, Trishna, Krodha. This was mentioned in Agni Puran. So in that sense, both Kalakanya and fear, that is, Yavana Raja, they belong to the same lineage. But see, just to explain whatever is mentioned in Bhagavatam, not that you have to remember this or anything, but here it is said that because both of them were born in the family of Adharma, he said, I am your brother also, and I'm going to be your husband also. Because they are in the family of Adharma, so they will be following all these kinds of adharmic rules only. But what happens now? Okay, fine. This Adharma, this fear, this pain, this old age affects everybody, and especially the karmis, their materialistic way of life will come to an end. But can all these affect the devotees of the Lord? That is what we have to discuss. Yes. Mataji, you can go back to our original shloka, 30th shloka, 27th chapter. Will it affect the devotees?
No, Mataji, they don't affect the devotees, Vaishnavas.
Mataji, that fear somehow, Mataji, because if the devotees also are become fearless, they'll start to ignore health and they'll take advantage and solely depend on the Lord, Mataji.
Yes. So Mataji, it will not affect us is not the line, because when we have bodily troubles because of our old age, we will be affected by it. But what is the difference between it affecting the karmis and it affecting us? Like as Prabhu just now said, now that he has come to 75, now he wants to do more. So when any of this jara or vyadhi affects us, in what way should we respond to it?
Mataji, we can
Knowing that
do
it
our
is the will
sadhana
of the Lord,
intensely, Mataji.
Mataji,
So that's
supreme
By
will of the Lord.
intensifying our
only
sadhana,
solution.
Mataji.
Intensifying our bhakti, the practices of our bhakti. And it is possible that when we intensify our sadhana principles, we get engrossed in bhakti, our body may also start cooperating with us. It is possible.
Yes,
Yes,
I do agree that.
Yes.
Yes. So, fasting, Ekadashis, if you have started before, initially you would have struggled to maintain that Ekadashi fast. But as you keep doing it, you become very comfortable with Ekadashi fasting. So the body also gets tuned to whatever you're doing, the activity. Same way, even if you have bodily discomforts because of old age, the more and more you engross in your processes of bhakti and principles of bhakti, your body will also make it a bit comfortable for you to do it. And see, fear of, as Mataji mentioned, one should fear old age in the sense not of suffering in old age or giving up the body, to take care of ourselves well. So it's not only in old age, it is that every time we have to take care of ourselves properly. Ourselves means our physical bodies properly, because this is the medium or the vehicle with which we are able to practice our devotional service, or we are able to serve the Lord. Without a gross body, we cannot do it. It's not easy. So in case of Narada, why did this Jara cursed him? Yeah, Kalakanya cursed him, but Narada will not be affected by all this. Narada is a devotee of the Lord. So nothing is going to affect Narada Muni. That's what Prabhupada writes in the last lines. In this connection, it is significant that Narada was immune to the attack of Jara or invalidity, and similarly, Jara or the destructive force cannot attack any follower of Narada Muni or a pure Vaishnava. So if one is a pure Vaishnava, they may appear old. Narada Muni's case, because he has attained his spiritual body, all this will not have an effect, because this Jara and Vyadhi, Janma, Mrityu is a very much a material phenomenon, not in the spiritual world. So Narada Muni is above all this. And also, whoever are the followers of Narada Muni or a pure Vaishnava, they will not be affected by all this. Even if their body becomes weak, because of their power of spiritual, by their spiritual practices, the power they get, the strength they get, the kind of, the radiance they get, they can comfortably live in this material world. See, you see all these yogis who do tapasya. And we also discussed about Hiranyakashipu when he sat in that anthill, and while he was doing tapasya, one part of his entire body was eaten away by ants and other insects. In fact, rather his skeleton was visible when Brahma appeared in front of him. But there was this spiritual effulgence or radiance in him. Tejas was there, which was keeping him alive. So this Jara will not have any effect on the pure devotees of the Lord, because the devotees of the Lord are not identifying with the body. They are not at all in the bodily concept. They have, at some point, the pure Vaishnavas have attained the spiritual platform. So nothing material can affect them. So by this, the point mentioned here is that one has to, first point is that if they haven't been following any of the spiritual practices or not doing any bhakti, or at least not even acquiring knowledge, haven't acquired knowledge, at least when old age sets in, they have to start doing that. And if they have this knowledge right from the beginning, or they have gained this knowledge much earlier than old age, then by the time old age sets in, one has to intensify it because the time to leave the body is approaching fast. And one has to remember that in this material world, we will be afflicted by Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi, but one has to rise above all this through devotional service practices. Yes, anybody has any doubts in this, Mataji? Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purports of the 4th canto, 27th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled Attack by Chandavega on the city of King Puranjan, the character of Kalakanya. Yes.
Mataji, I have a question, but not related to this. Something
Yes,
else which I want to ask you.
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Yes, Mataji, I just want a little advice. Because about two days back here in Pune, there was massive car accident. 12 people were traveling.
Kiska?
Kisi car, like, some people were traveling, to go on some yatra,
Okay,
to some religious place. There were 12 people in a pickup, So all of a sudden, on the way, the tire burst, and the entire, the car, the
van
pickup,
or anything.
Yeah, whatever, it went rolling. And 5 people in one family, they passed away.
They passed away.
They left their body, right?
Okay.
The mother, father of a child, the child is only 7 years old.
Okay.
The mother, father also gone. So like that, 5 people have gone. Now the child is all alone. He's only 7 years old.
Okay.
So now they're asking for, some of these, the helpers. They're asking for donations from everybody. Some are giving 1,000, 2,000, some are giving 5,000, like that. But he's in one of the big hospitals, they've admitted because he's very small. So now he has also got injured, but he's not dead. Something has gone through his
he's alive. Okay.
chin, and it has come from the nose. Some spike, like that.
Yes.
So now what do we do if they ask us? Because my maid was telling everybody want to help because the bill will come, in lakhs. So a lot of people have given. So now what do I do if she asks me? But she was hinting at me in the morning.
That you also give something.
Yeah, but I didn't reply anything. But I wanted to ask, in the morning in the class, I want to ask, what do I do? If we give charity also, that's also become punya.
We don't know whether it is used properly. So now, Mataji, there are 2 things. Either you can say that you show me the bill, or if you are really want to involve yourself.
They're bringing one sheet, Mata. They are bringing one sheet. In that people have given and they are put ticked, they are in a very, very
of course,
bad
nowadays
situation.
all false sheets can be created also. That's not a thing. Or genuinely they must have collected.
No. This is genuine, Mataji. Because the mother, that couple who has died, the child's mother, father, the mother has sort of become unconscious. She couldn't explain because she has only 2 sons. One son is in a hospital. Other son has passed away. He passed away yesterday, And so this son is, his hip is broken, the back parts are very badly injured. They're in very, very, very deep trouble, Mataji.
Then you can help, Mataji. You just pray to Krishna that I'm giving for the treatment of the child or for whatever it is, and leave it on Krishna. How it is utilized, you don't know, Mataji. That aspect will always be there. But you can pray to Krishna and give it to Mataji.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you are saying it's genuine and it has happened,
it is genuine.
Then you give it.
I have the car picture also they have sent, and they are all in total shock. There was such a
then
big
you give
crowd
it, Mataji.
close
Then
to a
you give
house. But,
you can give it.
I was just thinking of it all morning, Mataji. So I was waiting till the class is over to ask you.
No, you give it, Mataji. You just pray. See how it will be used, we don't know, but still you can pray to Krishna because it was asked for a purpose. I have given. That's all. Rest all will be taken.
Yeah, okay, Mataji.
Yes.
Thank you, Mataji, for the advice.
Yes. Anybody has any further doubts?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
Mataji, I used to pray another one. I have forget to say. Thing is, Supreme Lord, this is the right time to take me back. I am chanting now.
Okay.
You please don't intervene after chanting and all those things. You please. This is my humble. Regularly, I used to pray him.
Is it the right time to take you? No, Prabhu. What are you praying?
This is the right time. I am chanting your names.
Oh, this is the right time because you are chanting. That is why you're saying that now that I am chanting, this is the right time to take you back.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So what is the question? Is it right or wrong you're asking?
Yes, yes. Or is it fair or not?
Prabhu, you can ask anything you want, but Krishna will do what he wants to do.
I do.
He knows what is best.
Okay, yes. I used to preach. Yes, because I may forget to chant somewhere else, somewhere.
Yeah. That prayer you can do, Prabhu, but
Yes.
Krishna knows best. He is perfect. You can say so many things to Krishna, but he will do what is best for the jiva.
Other than that, no desires were put forth in Mataji, no nothing else. No, nothing is needed for me now, as far as my knowledge goes.
No, Prabhu, because whatever you are praying, that is what even Kulshekhar Alvar, if you see in Mukundamala, he has also said, now that my senses are working well, now I'm able to chant well, remember you, now I should leave my body.
Yes.
That even Kulshekhar Alvar said. But it is up to Krishna what he wants to do. You can say this prayer.
Okay. I mean, in addition to that, your kind self has told that, Mataji, regarding this health issues, though they won't affect regarding if you are purely engaging in devotional service.
Yeah, it will not affect.
Definitely, it won't affect Mataji. So I am experiencing that.
Yes. That is what.
Right from 16 rounds chanting, I took somewhere 4 days back.
Okay.
Till today, not even a single day, I have missed the chanting of 16 rounds, Mataji.
Very good, Prabhu.
Not even a single day. I don't know. No English. Even I go to bed by 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Automatically, I will rise by 4:30, 4 o'clock.
Very nice, Prabhu. That's very nice.
That is his will. So I am always praying for that, Mataji.
Yes. Very good, Prabhu. Whatever you're doing is fine. Yes, Mataji, you're saying something to Prabhu?
Yeah, Mataji, I was just thinking he should pray that at the time of death, let him, make him remember Krishna. That is so important.
Yes. Yeah, that is also a prayer. In fact, Padma Puran also says that, if you have practiced well all your life, you have remembered the Lord, even if at the last minute you forget, the Lord will remember you. Lord has given this assurance in Padma Puran that if you forget also in the last minute, I will remember you and take you, provided you have remembered me all your life.
Yeah, Mataji, Bhagavad Gita also is mentioned in the chapter 9 or 8, I don't remember.
Yes. So that Mataji, Lord will do his part perfect. Vara Puran. Yes, Mataji, Anita Mataji is mentioned Vara Puran. So Lord will do his part perfectly well, Mataji. We only have to do our part well.
Yeah, so true, Mataji.
Yes. So Mangala Mataji, you want to say something?
Yes, Mataji. As Krishnamurti Prabhu, he raised his hand and he's openly accepted what he's going through, Mataji. Like that, everyone, this class is for each and everybody, Mataji, which I feel, Mataji. Because sense gratification, it is all about sense gratification. So many classes, Mataji. Still, it is so subtle, Mataji, that we forget that. We think that we are serving Krishna, but somehow internally, when we introspect, it is all our needs and all our even whatever in that way it is doing. Mataji, we all can pray for Krishnamurti Prabhu and all the other people also in the devotees.
So Mataji, whoever, like Mataji, you are pointing out, we go on listening to, the classes, we are chanting, we are doing arti, and we feel we have been all through our day, we are in Krishna conscious, we feel that way, but sometimes it is just a routine activity.
Yes, Mataji.
Sometimes we get completely absorbed, sometimes it will be going on and we will be doing something else.
We will be completely absorbed in ourselves only, Mataji, sometimes, some days. Yes, Mataji. Some days, I mean, all the time.
The word is pious entertainment.
Mostly.
Yes, many times, Mataji. Only sometimes we are in Krishna consciousness. But
the
maximum of the time...
Yes, Mataji.
Sorry, Mataji.
Yeah.
It's like so actually there is a conversation between Srila Prabhupada and his disciple, right? So disciple will say that I feel that I am like in Maya. So Prabhupada will say you're all the time in Maya. But
sometimes in Krishna consciousness. Sometimes in Krishna consciousness. So it is like pious entertainment. After a point, if you go on doing these things, it becomes pious entertainment. And then always reading scriptures also, or listening to lectures also. Sometimes it becomes, Chaitanya Charandas Prabhu uses a word for this, intellectually enjoying Krishna consciousness. So only acquiring the knowledge, coming to know more facts from the Shastra, We are not supposed to intellectually enjoy Krishna consciousness and have pious entertainment, Mataji. We have to rise and cross over our anartha nivritti stage and come to nishtha, ruchi, asakti. If we are not able to cross over our anartha nivritti and stuck there, then we can take janma after janma and be only in the anartha nivritti stage. Mechanical chanting of the mantra. You can take millions of births and you will be only in the stage of anartha nivritti. You have to cross over anartha nivritti. For that, you have to have the association of pure devotees. Yes, Mataji?
No, Mataji, someone was talking. Nothing, Mataji.
Yeah. So you have to cross over anartha nivritti. Otherwise, by just following 4 regulative principles, chanting 16 rounds, listening to Srimad Bhagavatam, doing Mangala Arati, Gaura Arati, offering Bhoga Prasadam, it's only anartha nivritti. You have to cross over that by the mercy of the association of devotees who are, at a higher platform in their spiritual practices. Otherwise, you will be here only. That is clearly told in Shastra. Acharyas have clearly mentioned. As I was telling Krishnamurti Prabhu, praying to Krishna, no, crying to Krishna, crying. And that cry should be desperate, intense. Then only we can progress in our bhakti, Mataji. Otherwise, I am doing all this. Okay, you are not doing anarthas. You are a pious person. That's all. So
Mataji, how to know, Mataji, the anarthas? Because it is so subtle, Mataji. We are never able to understand that, accept that we have this anartha, we have that anartha. And
Mataji,
it is so
you don't
easy
have to focus on the anarthas. You increase your bhakti quotient, Mataji.
Yes,
You increase your bhakti quotient, not the mechanical, whatever you're doing, or, like a ritual you're doing. You increase, you feel you see how your conscious is transformed towards anything you do to Krishna. You yourself can evaluate what, if supposing you're chanting, or supposing you're cooking, or supposing you are offering, or you are doing deity dressing, in what conscious you're doing. Mataji, half of the time we will be thinking of something else and doing those activities. Yes. So you have to focus that I'm doing this because I want to serve Krishna well. And you have to feel Krishna is present there. I'm dressing him up. I'm offering food to Krishna. We go there, chant the offering mantras, and come out. Do we feel Krishna is sitting there honoring whatever we are offering? How many of you offer with that consciousness, Mataji, that Krishna is there?
Mataji. Sometimes, Mataji, many times, Mataji, I feel Mataji. Whenever I dress him, I feed him, I offer Naivedyam.
So that quotient has to become 100%, Mataji. Then you have elevated and you crossed anartha nivritti stage, Mataji. Where everything you are feeling Krishna's presence everywhere. And you are doing every activity thinking Krishna is there. Then, Mataji, you are crossed the anartha nivritti stage, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Mataji, for your class, Mataji, can we have the recordings, Mataji? Because we are in no way, I don't think, Mataji, we can get into the class group or something. That link.
Even the link,
Mataji, no, I will just work out that, Mataji, that Google Meet. I told my son, so that we can just, switch over to that, and then people can join, Mataji, because this lineup, I think, is not working for everybody. I'm trying out that, Mataji. I'll try out.
When can that happen, Mataji?
I'll message to Aishwarya, Mataji. She can forward to everybody.
Okay,
Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you.
Okay, Mataji. We will stop if it is nobody has doubts, because I think it's 10 minutes to 11. We'll have to close the session, maybe, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Your classes are really awakening.
Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam Mataji.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila
Pasandapya Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Ananta Kodi Vaishnav Vrand ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Pranam to all Mataji.
Hare Krishna.